Hi folks, Steve Kaposa here in Thailand, just continuing my series of videos on basic budget living in Thailand, and in this video I'm going to be talking about cooking and eating, budget cooking and eating, how to eat cheap but get a good food at the same time. And okay, first of all, food in Thailand is cheap. Now you can eat out at restaurants all day, every day if you want, that's fine. For example, a bowl of noodles at some noodle roadside stall is going to cost about 30 baht, 35 baht, that's a bit over $1 Australian. Bearing in mind it's only a small amount of noodles, is that going to fill you up? You may need 10 of those to fill you up and so forth. So even the cheapest food around Thailand is still giving profits to people. And if you follow this advice, it's just one option, which you don't have to follow, just an option to save money. You're going to eat really well and save, especially if you're in Thailand, like I said, for more than a month, 2 months, 3 months. You're going to save potentially thousands of baht, in my opinion. So what do you want for basic cooking? And this is why you need that kitchen in the apartment, like I talked about. The space for a sink so you can wash up. What you're going to have, first of all, is a rice cooker. A rice cooker obviously makes rice. You're going to have a hot water heater, kettle, to warm up hot water for your instant noodles, and you can make tea and coffee and so forth. And then, as a third option, look at this little thing here. It's a small electric cooker, just like that. It's got 3 pieces, electric. It's got a fry pan, this large bowl thing where you can boil or cook anything, and like a grill and so forth for steaks. And it all comes with a nice lid. It's a small one, good for one person. You can buy bigger ones as well. Again, still very cheap. With that, the sky's the limit. You can make steaks, sausages, fry eggs, baked beans and so forth. The sky's the limit. You can cook anything with that electric cooker. And then, for example, I might have a treat. I'll go shopping, buy eggs, sausages and so forth, baked beans. I can cook up a storm, cook up a nice Western style meal to have a change from my usual rice and noodles. And then if I've got a toaster, I mainly have that so I can toast bread that's getting old. If you don't have a fridge, bread starts getting old, and you can toast up and eat fairly old bread with a toaster, so that's just an option. So, and then what are you going to do after that? You're going to have a cup. You're going to have some cheap plates, bowls, some cheap cutlery. You're going to buy detergent and a sponge so you can wash up. And then what you're going to be doing is you're going to be buying bags of rice. You've got a nice big bag of rice for fairly cheap. You're going to buy these packets of noodles like that, instant noodles. And then you can buy all sorts of meat additives to throw in there. Tins of tuna, again meat, any sort of meat, sausages and so forth, frankfurts that you can cut up. What you can do is cut up meat and sausages and frankfurts into the rice cooker, let it steam up and cook, take the rice out, then you've got your meat for your noodles and your rice. It's always good to have some meat to bulk up your food, and tins of tuna and so forth. And then you're going to buy packets of, again, these packets of noodles. And if you're buying in bulk, you're saving money as well. You can buy your tea and coffee, whatever you like to drink. Your meat, as I said. Then you can buy whatever you like. Snacks, cakes, chocolates, chips, your drinks, Coke, whatever you like, bottles of water. And if you've got your electric cooker, then the sky's the limit. You know, as I said, meat, steaks, sausages, you can buy eggs, baked beans, you name it, you can cook on that system there. And of course, it's small oil, helps you cook as well. And I might also talk about shopping as well. You're going to be shopping at Big C's, Tesco Lotus and 7-Elevens. They're your big shopping centres. You also get Big C Minis and Tesco Lotus Mini Marts, the small versions, but the Big C and Tesco, the big shopping centre, and 7-Elevens for just buying a few things. Between those shops, which are all over Thailand, even in the country, you're going to buy everything you ever want. Everything's got barcodes, everything's scanned on scanners, you know what the price is, there's no communication barriers. Even I can speak half Thai, but I avoid markets. I don't like markets, there's no price, there's a communication barrier, you're walking around, you don't know what to buy. Big C, Tesco, 7-Eleven, you can buy everything. You're not being overcharged, you're not being ripped off and so forth. So just to repeat, for budget cooking and budget eating, and again, you're just going to go shopping one time. You go shopping with a shopping list, buy these things as a one-off expense. They're not expensive, that may look expensive, but they're all fairly cheap and reasonable prices, and you have it for your entire trip in Thailand, and when you leave, you can either take them home with you or give them away or whatever, doesn't matter. It's for you when you're in Thailand for that 1+, 2 or 3 month holiday in the apartment. You're going to have your rice cooker, you're going to have your hot water kettle, you're going to have the electric cooking system as an option, a toaster is an option. Then you're going to have a cup, plates, bowls, utensils, a sponge and detergent to wash up with. And then you're going to be buying your bags of rice, your packet of noodles, your bread. Don't forget bread as well. Coffee, tea, whatever you like to drink. Tins of tuna, meat and so forth. All your snacks and chips and chocolates, whatever you want to buy. And then if you've got this cooker here, don't forget cooking rice and noodles is a pretty good meal, but this cooker here, the sky's the limit. You can buy sausages, steaks, eggs, baked beans, you name it. So that's pretty much all you need for basic cooking and basic eating in Thailand. You're going to cook up a storm, you're going to save a lot of money, and that's why you need the kitchen in the apartment so you can wash up, in my opinion. Any questions, comments, let me know. Thanks for watching. I think I made all my points here. Take care and I'll see you next time.